Am I coming in loud and clear? Yeah, I've only been playing Jurassic Park,
Yeah, I feel you.
Snowrunner, and Crossout for the past 2 months. And I did play Star Sand for a month. Well, now 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played Snowrunner, but I used to play Snowrunner and Crossout, but I just got bored of Crossout in general, so.
Crossout would be a lot funner if they would quit changing the rules.
Quit changing rules and actually give, like, new players a fighting chance.
Yeah, I know. The game's getting harder and harder because the people running the whole thing are just getting more greedy.
Exactly. You can't even play the game the correct way without somebody using, or like, overpowered vehicles, or.
Yep, that's their way
Right.
of getting people to buy the starter packs. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm a
in general.
super high level in that game. I run 1600 um, power score builds, and I still
Yeah.
struggle. Hmm. That looks like a mod. They charge you. Does it cost money to use that? You just got to download a web. You got to go to their website and download a like. I'm pretty high level. I'm probably prestiged about 170 times. Yeah. Yeah, if you look at that build, it's mix MLs and there's big rams in the back to lift up the back. That's why you got sort of a down angle. And then sometimes I The, and I keep forgetting the name of them. Starts with a G. Yeah, those are that's an update that's only like 2 weeks old, 3 weeks at the most. I haven't unlocked the spider legs yet, but I did unlock the Pegasus, and that's a monstrous engine. Yeah, it's vehicle camping. That's the name I picked up because I used to play Battlefield 3. I used to play the shit out of Part 3. And that's what everybody hated, was vehicle camping. Yeah.
And he was legit hiding behind behind a wall so you could still hit him a little bit. But he was shooting you with that the cannon from his roof, and you couldn't even do crap about it because every time he hit you, it'd throw you backwards.
There's I think the best weapon, my two favorite weapons to get people out of hiding is the TOW or the incinerator.
Yeah, in my opinion, crossout is better on my phone than on.
You don't have to struggle as much because that's got the auto steering.
Nah,
I played it
the
on the
reason why
phone.
I like it on my phone is it's a little easy and chill. It's just not completely tried.
It's easier on the phone because it's supposed to capture the attention of non-gamers. There's a lot of people that don't play console games that play a lot of their phone games. I've got a few people that I know personally that don't play
like
any console games at all, but they love playing that crossout game.
Yeah, but
one of them's in his 60s.
Yeah, but can I explain a little thing to you that the reason why I like my phone games more than I like playing on the PlayStation and whatnot? But this really made me a little irritated. I got banned from Call of Duty on my phone. Not anything, not the new Call of Duties or whatever. Just the Call of Duty or whatever on my phone. I got banned from that game because I was using a PlayStation 4 controller connected to my Bluetooth, and I was playing Call of Duty through that, and I was getting wins non-stop. And I got banned from the game for supposedly cheating.
Sure wasn't a server?
No, like I was playing on like the online battle royale on the game. It wasn't the Warzone one.
You mean Activision actually banned your
just the regular
account?
Yeah, like my account from my phone, I banned it. Like I can't even play the Call of Duty on my phone anymore.
Well, it'd be nice to know if they warned you about that before you download it. Say you use a controller with this game, you're out. That still doesn't make any sense though. I didn't even know you can use controllers with a phone.
I gotta pause this down one. It's making my mic lag. But no, you can't get banned for using controller. They banned me because they actually thought I was cheating and using like aimbot or wall hacks or some shit. It's just with the controller you can aim a little better because your fingers aren't in the way. So you get better crap when you're using the controller instead of using your fingers, because then, like I was saying, yeah, your fingers get in the way and you can't see what you're doing.
I don't see why. I know a lot of people cheat even on the console versions, especially Black Ops 2. Oh my god, I haven't played Black Ops 2 in like 8 years, and I remember how badly people were cheating at it.
My favorite Call of Duty and everybody's favorite was Black Ops 1. Oh my god, that game is awesome.
God, this map is a bitch.
Yeah, what I heard about the I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, Grand Theft Auto 5.
No, I don't play Grand Theft Auto.
But like I was saying, anyway, on Grand Theft Auto 5, the new server, once GTA 6 gets released, they're shutting down all online servers for GTA 5.
You got what happened?
Once the Grand Theft Auto 6 gets released, they're shutting down all servers, online servers, for GTA 5. So that means you can't play online no more.
I don't know why shit, man, that's a good way to lose money.
The reason why is because they're trying to get people to move to next-gen consoles.
Yeah, I know.
And then get GTA 6.
They want people to do that. They need to lower the fucking price, man. Nobody wants to pay $600 for a console.
Being honest, I can get a PS5 right here, right now, for around, I think, $230.
That's local?
Yeah, right in my area.
Where do you live?
I live in California right now.
Oh, that's because shit. That's California, man. The reason why you're getting it so cheap because people are moving out. They need to sell all their shit to move out of that state. Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's $350 at the minimum, and I live in Arizona, and it's $300 at the minimum.
Yeah, I can go to New York and get them fuckers for like $400, $800. Or not $800, but you know what I'm talking about. The Xbox, surprisingly, is a lot more expensive than the PS5 or the PS5.
It's because it's better. The newest Xbox really kicks ass. I really want to get one, to be honest with you. As much as I hate Xbox, the console itself, I love the games, but I just never did like the console.
Yeah, the reason why I don't want the new Xbox is because my buddy had one, and it legit overheated and then melted right to a stand.
He probably played it for like 3 days straight.
No, he hopped on, and then all of a sudden the fan kicked on like it was heating up or whatever.
That's crazy, because those things are said not to heat up.
Well, this one heated up, and it heated up really bad. So Xbox gave him a brand new console. Or, you know what I'm talking about, Microsoft, Xbox, whatever. They gave him a brand new console. It's a limited edition one.
They actually gave him sort of a refund, huh?
Yep.
That's cool. Well, they wouldn't do that 10 years ago with the 360s.
Yeah, exactly.
They break, man. You have to pay pretty much the same price to fix it as a brand new one.
Being honest, people can say what they want, but in my opinion, the best gaming console that they have out is a PS2.
Yeah, that's because it had the most games out of all the consoles.
Exactly, and
there was 3,000 plus games that did not be sold in America. Well, they weren't advertised because the last 3,000 plus were all Japanese games.
Yeah, because
there was even Chinese games. China made a few games for PS2 even. And Russia had a couple games they made. It's a multi-console, man. It's like, literally have like 5,000 games were made for that console.
Yeah, Microsoft wants to sue my buddy. Not the one I told you I got the refund on the console, but a different buddy. Microsoft wants to sue him.
PlayStation?
Microsoft.
Wants to sue PlayStation?
No, wants to sue my buddy.
Oh, why?
Because Cause he's making Forza Horizon 5 work on PS4 and PS5.
He's selling them?
Yeah, he's selling them for like $100 or almost $100.
Hmm. How's he getting them? Is he
He's
pirating
making
them?
them.
Taking them? Like he
So
robs people?
no, he makes the games. He's hacking the Microsoft crap in order to get the games made.
Oh, the games, not the console.
No, he's selling the actual Forza Horizon. He is making the actual games and selling them, and they actually work on PS4 and PS5.
Hmm. Yeah, that is totally illegal, man.
Yeah, you know, it's so funny.
But Microsoft, it's not like Microsoft doesn't have any money.
Yeah, and they haven't been able to touch them.
You can actually thank Bill Gates for our pandemic. He funded half of this shit, dude.
Yeah.
Bill Gates needs to be fucking put to death.
Yeah, but
He even
like
warned us 10 years ago. I think it was it was like 17, 18 years ago. He warned everybody, even then, that there was going to be a virus. But at the time, everybody thought it was a computer virus. A lot of people took it wrong. So yeah, he's actually a fucking cult member.
Yeah, but he's been hacking like the Microsoft servers and shit, making games. And Microsoft is trying to sue him and shit, but they haven't even got close to actually reaching through and actually suing him. My buddy,
this road is fucking nuts.
Yeah, my buddy's sitting here paying his lawyer like almost I think $200K to keep Microsoft from suing him.
Have you explored Amandra and Peninsula?
It's
the second map. There's only 2 maps in Peninsula. The first one has a picture of a White House on it, and it's a snowy, dark map. Based on the picture. You literally can't really get to Amundra until like I think you need some good. Well, you can get to Amundra, but so the second part of the map, you definitely got to have chain tires. To get up the road.
I've played a lot of the maps in that game. I think I have like a crap ton of the maps and whatever done.
Yeah, you should see this road I'm on, dude. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna make this. I'm literally driving on the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, my biggest problem was every time I started moving around there or whatever, there was a area where I had to go down, but my vehicle kept getting at like an angle, and then it dropped the load. Once it got too much at an angle, everything would fall out of the trailer.
I used to rage quit, man, but I don't play too many PvP games anymore just because of the people.
Yeah, the reason why I play Grand Theft Auto and whatever is because I'm really good at Grand Theft Auto. So I'd rather play something I'm good at than play something that I can't even play. Sorry, I'm looking for a code right now for a safe.
I didn't hear you.
So sorry, right now I'm looking for a code for a safe.
For a safe?
Yeah, on this game.
What are you playing? You're playing GTA right now?
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's not good.
050291 050291 050291.
Yep, I'm about to fall off the cliff.
Yep, that happens quite a bit.
I have to show you a picture. Like, this is... There's no way I'm getting out of this. Well, just out of the scouts.
Yeah.
I did unlock the Warthog, but I usually don't. Now that I'm further in the game, I don't even touch the vehicles until I got the upgrades on them. And finding the upgrades is really time consuming.
Yeah.
I honestly feel I'm going to get burned out on this game before I even get close to beating it.
It gets a little boring.
I wouldn't say boring, just repetitive. Yeah,
No,
there it
like
goes.
I can sit there and most of the missions on there I can beat or whatever, but then you just get bored because you're starting to get really good at the game, and then you just get really bored and just stop playing. That's one of my favorite trucks right there.
I said you're on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yep. I tried to send a picture and it went to error. Honestly, I think the Azov is better than that truck, and that's why I got rid of that truck. Because the Azov actually, or I'm sorry, the Kalab, which is a Russian truck.
Yeah, the reason why I like that truck is because I've had that truck right there versus, or like pulling power versus, or all the other vehicles, besides like the Russian vehicles and whatever. And that vehicle right there just has the best pulling power.
There's a couple other ones in here that's got more than that. Have you unlocked the cat? There's nothing you can do to it. You can't upgrade it. It's its own vehicle. But once you put the max motor in it, man, it can pull anything. And the Kalab, I'm gonna have to say, is probably the most powerful truck in the game, as long as you have the good transmission in it and the best motor.
Yeah.
And that's a vehicle that's got 8 tires. It's just slow as fuck, but it's got all the power in the world. I guess there's an update later where they're gonna add those big giant dump trucks in here. You know which ones I'm talking about? They have like the 16-foot tires.
Yeah, but it's gonna cost real life money and whatever.
Maybe. There's not really that. I was surprised there really wasn't a whole lot of DLCs for this game. I thought Snowrunner was just more of what Mudrunner was. I didn't think it, you know, was a part two.
Yeah.
Like they went all out on this game. Like I don't know if you played Mudrunner, but the detail
No,
on the
I was told
trucks.
never to play it because it's just horrible.
It's actually a great game. It just doesn't have the detail like this game does. All the cockpits look the same, and the trucks. There's no
No,
detail.
the reason why I was told not to play it was due to the fact that it gets a little more.
Well, it's a lot easier game because the off-roads are not nearly as intense as SnowRunner.
I like a game that gives me like a challenge more than a game that I could sit there and just play it and be really easy at it all the time.
Did you have to find that, or can you just buy it? Yeah, I think I was wondering, 'cause I actually tried to buy that. It's been a week. But I know that vehicle, everybody says, is literally goes all over the place, and it can go underwater too. Does it? That's stupid because that's an APC vehicle. It's supposed to actually float. The one. My friend keeps saying, "Oh, that looks like." So, is there any racing in that game? I was like, "No. If you try to race, you'll break the cars."
There's a
But he was
truck
trying
in
to
the
compare it.
game.
He was trying to compare it to Motorstorm, and I can see where he's
Yeah,
got it from because Motorstorm was the first off-road game that had mud in it, and you actually leave mud streaks and shit. I don't know if you played the first one on the PS3, but it was a fucking badass game when it came out. That was my favorite racing game.
being honest, the main games I've played on or like the old generation consoles was most of the time Twisted Metal Black.
Oh yeah, I've got Twisted Metal on my PS4.
Oh, so don't I.
Oh, you dude, I played them all. I'm 42 years old. I was 14 or yeah, I was like 14 when I played the first one, which was garbage. I look back on it, man, the fucking graphics are so horrible. But when part 2
Yeah, I
came
got
out,
the
I love the shit out of part 2.
yeah, because I got Twisted Metal Black, I think.
That's the best one. You know they're making another one right now.
Yeah.
You know who's
Yeah,
teamed up to make it?
No, I actually don't.
People who made MotorStorm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
so
is,
it's gonna be like MotorStorm. It's gonna be realistic Twisted Metal. The cars are gonna actually fall to pieces.
yeah, my favorite character in that whole entire game, and everybody says he's not worth using, but he's overpowered as shit, and he's my favorite character is Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth's not that overpowered. He's overpowered in the PS3 version of Twisted Metal, whereas because his vehicle turns into a mech robot.
Yeah, and or the Twisted Metal Black he does too.
It's more like a. It doesn't walk though. I know that I have it.
Yeah, this one just drives around and like the
Like it's a
truck.
full walking mech in the PS3 version. It looks something like Gundam. Like it just
Yeah,
like a complete transformer all the way. It's pretty much what it is a transformer, and it's overpowered.
yeah. But no, like I was saying though, like Twisted Metal Black's an awesome game, but
It could have been
definitely
so much more.
needs, yeah, definitely needs a little more of like a kick and get it going.
Did you ever play the Vigilante 8? That was the only other game
No.
like Twisted Metal. And then you got Carmageddon, which really kind of like Twisted Metal, but it's still not as
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, it's not. I'm more of like, because the only reason why I liked Twisted Metal Black and any of them games was mainly just Sweet Tooth.
You like ice cream trucks and clowns, huh?
I like clowns, but Sweet Tooth just mixed the ice cream truck and clowns and made it more badass than usual.
My friend tried to convince me that the Joker could take him down. I was like, not physically.
Yeah, no.
No, I told him, dude, you don't know Sweet Tooth. You need to go back and look at the story. And then he did. He goes, oh, damn. And then his response was like, you know what? He would actually take the Joker's head and make it as a hood ornament. And I thought that was a good description.
But no,
You just chop
like,
his head off with a fucking machete, just like that. It wouldn't even be a fight.
yeah, Joker's human. Joker
Sweet Tooth
dies
is
so
way
easy.
more twisted than fucking Joker. Joker's twisted, don't get me wrong, but Sweet Tooth's been known to go after kids. So
Yeah, and Sweet Tooth
he's like
is
way darker than. He's like the darkest and most baddest clown ever made in any story.
yeah, and he's cursed. So he's cursed with the flaming head, and then supposedly
Which means
he can't die.
and he's in so much pain that you can't do any more pain to him. You can't really hurt him because he's already in max amount of pain.
Exactly.
Which is another reason why he's like overly insane. But honestly, and in Black, I thought Mr. Grimm's story was the most interesting. And don't forget his brother, Sweet Tooth's brother, was the bonus car, Yellow Jacket. That was his little brother, if you remember the story.
I think so. It's been a while, a long time.
Yellow Jacket was the car that was a taxi cab, and what it was an animatronic dead body driving it, and the kid was controlling the animatronic dead body in the back seat while it was driving.
Yeah.
It was the most insane idea out of all the cars in Twisted Metal. And if you beat the game with him, he ends up being the next Calypso. And he's just a kid.
Being honest, Sweet Tooth is one of the coolest characters, in my opinion.
You know, there's supposed to be making a TV show, but it's
Yeah,
going to be
I
a
heard
comedy,
about
which
that.
is kind of stupid. That game was not really a joke until Part 3 came out, which was made by another company. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
Part 3 and Part 4 were made by a different company. So if you look at Sweet Tooth in Part 3 and Part 4, he looks like a fucking like Joker pretty much. He looks like doesn't look nothing like Twisted Metal Black or
Yeah,
the
because in
first one.
Twisted Metal Black, Sweet Tooth looks like a muscular bouncer type thing with a flaming fucking head.
I always wanted to compare like a clown version of Ultimate Strength that's more like Hannibal Lecter with a mask.
Yeah, in my opinion, Sweet Tooth is like a clown version of Hulk.
A little bit. They both find in the same line of rage. They both have a lot of rage.
Yeah, if I was in Sweet Tooth's shoes too, I'd have a lot of fucking rage too.
But Hulk would tear him in half.
Yeah,
He can probably just flick him.
Yeah, what I heard is Sweet Tooth supposedly, or I don't know if it's true or not, but Sweet Tooth in the game was actually immortal.
Well, I don't know if you remember the ending in the PS3 of Twisted Metal. why he even contested in part 3, which because he wanted to kill his sister. He didn't know where his sister was, and when you beat the game with him, Calypso grants him his wish, and he ends up being like buried in the ground about 16 feet inside the coffin with his sister. He's like, "Oh, you motherfucker," and then the game ends. Like literally teleported him into a grave inside a coffin with his dead sister that was already a skeleton.
Yeah.
And then it says like to be continued, I think. So that's where I learned right there that yep, Sweet Tooth's gonna come back. If he does come back after being buried at 16 feet, you can't kill him.
Yeah. It's kind of gonna be like a little bit of a backstory, kind of like Jason.
Yep. He would fuck Jason up. Jason's badass, but he doesn't have the rage.
Yeah, but in Jason's opinion, or thing in opinion,
Jason's more like a Terminator zombie.
Yeah, he can never die, ever.
I always compare him to Terminator because he's not fast. He does got a lot of strength, but he's not a raging, insane motherfucker like Sweet Tooth is.
Yeah, the only reason why Jason does what he does because what happened to him as a kid.
Yeah, his mom made him that way.
Yeah.
She used, I'm sure you know all about it.
Yeah,
you really get a good detailed description if you play the Jason Friday the 13th, the game.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, that shit's scary as fuck.
Which they got a lawsuit like a motherfucker when they made that because they weren't supposed to put, like, all the skins. You can literally, like, make all the skins from almost all of them, all the movies, but they weren't allowed to do that. So they got sued. I don't even know if you can even buy that game.
Friday the 13th?
Yeah, I got it for free on PS Plus.
I
can like 4 years ago.
It's just the fact that you have to buy it on disc because you can't buy it.
It's not in the download, yeah. Same thing with Godzilla. Supposedly the worst game on PS4 is Godzilla.
The one game that I can't seem to find like to buy in the PlayStation Store, but you can buy it on disc, is Deadpool.
I'm not a Deadpool fan. I'm more of a Spawn fan. Spawn is nobody had. There's a lot of these kids these days don't have any idea how powerful Spawn is. All they see is him holding his guns.
Is a little overpowered, but
he's like, oh, he just uses guns. I was like, yeah, but you really don't understand his power. He uses guns to conserve his power. So just in case if you really piss him off, he will stop you. Even if you're Hulk, Superman, Thor, he can wipe them all out. He can wipe out all the Avengers.
I got
the only person that can probably do it is maybe Silver Surfer.
Yeah, because Silver Surfer, or everybody doesn't know about, but Silver Surfer, if he wanted to, or every superhero could be dead, because all he'd have to do is think about it and he could destroy the whole fucking Earth.
He can destroy a whole universe.
Exactly, he can destroy every fucking thing.
He's pretty much God mode in a surf. He's actually a really cool idea, but it just sucks that there was no good games. It was one of the hardest games on the first NES. I was like 12 years old when I played it, and impossible to fucking beat it, even with the Game Shark. It's literally rated one of the hardest games as Silver Surfer, but that was the only game that only exists that had Silver Surfer in it because he's too powerful. That's why they're having a hard time. The movie, man, when I saw the movie where you take away his board and he gets weaker, that made no fucking sense. Because I used to have the comics. You take away his board, he will form another one. He's like melted liquid. He uses all matter, man. He doesn't get weaker if you take away his surfboard. Yeah, some white trash made that up when they decided to put him in that movie.
Yeah, and then the excuse of that other fucker using his board, it couldn't even be a thing.
No, you couldn't. You'd have to have his matter.
Exactly.
He has power of all matter in the universe. He's kind of like the Force, like Star Wars.
Yeah.
But he's beyond a physical form. But he's so outdated, nobody knows how powerful the Silver Surfer is. They only know what's in Fantastic Five or whatever the fucking Those movies were stupid. I couldn't stand them.
Yeah, the one thing that pisses me off about any of the Marvel movies or any of them fucking things that came out was the same fact that they actually killed, or not killed, but yeah, killed Wolverine. The fuck?
It's possible.
Wolverine was one of the coolest fucking characters and things that they had.
Well,
in
he's the
fucking
mascot of the X-Men.
Exactly, and they killed him?
Second to that is probably Cyclops.
The two most overpowered fucking characters that they had in the Marvels thing is everybody laughs